So this is a practicing tip for anything we practice, but especially when it comes to the practice of Tai Chi. So when we practice Tai Chi, we want to make sure that we seek balance. So all the exercises that you learn in Tai Chi, there is a place where you get to where you've met all the requirements. And when you meet all the requirements, at that point, by definition, you actually have balance. So the example that I've been using lately has been for the tension relaxation meditation, where once you get to a point where you can feel yourself bulging out your perineum, your dantian, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, your crown, and then the corresponding points behind, across the third eye, across the throat, across the heart, and so on and so forth, all the way until you come back to your perineum. And then after that, where you can feel the apex, so the muscles on your limbs, such as the tip of your bicep and the middle of your forearm and the center of your palm, your lao gong, while you're squeezing, and the middle of your thigh and your hamstring, and the middle of your shin and your calf, and so on and so forth, where you can feel that squeezing, where you can feel all of your energy being amplified. And when you achieve that, you will feel your central column rising from your perineum to the crown. And until that happens to you, it's kind of theoretical, but when it happens, it's a very clear sensation. And once that happens, you'll feel your whole body feeling like it's expanding. Oh, and I forgot to mention the pee hole and the anus, that where you feel like you've sealed the pee hole and the anus and you're squeezing that. When you squeeze the pee hole and the anus, and you'll feel your tianmun engaging as well. And when that happens, you feel like you're expanding in all directions from your dantian out, and you'll feel a sense of balance. But once the balance happens, you'll feel that you get a new interest. You want to take that somewhere, such as strengthening your third eye, or sometimes you'll feel like your hips starting to shift, and the fascia starting to adjust on just your right side or your left. Follow that, and that's basically out of the balance. Now your interest or your talent is really starting to open up, and this is a very important place where. From the perspective of training, what you want to do is a balance is symbolized by a circle, kind of like a seed. And once you hit balance, then we have the natural desire to grow and expand in a certain direction. And once we do that, that direction actually starts becoming imbalanced. The whole thing becomes imbalanced. But then what happens is you naturally seek balance again. But at this point, you know what balance feels like. And so at this point, you'll go back to your basics and you'll bring balance until this new developed thing that you created feels balanced again. And then you start it over again. And it's kind of like a seed growing out of, a little plant growing out of a seed, and then the whole thing growing out. Very much like a plant growing and then the roots spreading and so on and so forth. So this is kind of the picture of training, and I talked about this in the morning class, but I realized I really wanted the rest of the community to have this concept as well, so that as you're training in whatever it is you're training, you can really actually train and make sure that whatever you're training has fruit. So I hope you enjoy this interaction between balance and imbalance, so balance and then growth, and then more balance, and then balance, and then growth, and then more balance, and so on and so forth. Okay, enjoy your training. Thank you.